Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Flux Cup Apprentice Draft. We've got all of the best players that aren't in the advanced division, and we're here ready to see where they're going to go. People are going to find new homes today. Teams are going to collect their players, and we get our first competition of the season. So teams about to outdraft other teams, teams about to get it on, use their brain, their strategy, all their preparation, all their planning comes to fruition tonight. My name is Tree60 No Scope, and with me here, I have my good friend Wooly. So, Wooly, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thanks, Tree. I'm very excited to get this draft going underway. You guys might notice that Rim Jazzberry couldn't make it tonight. Unfortunately, he's feeling a little bit ill.
Yeah, it does happen. Quite sad. But you know what? We're definitely happy today because it is draft day. Again, everyone's had so much time to really play pugs, see where, their skills lie in comparison to everyone else. And today is going to be a very interesting day. So can you get us the draft order?
Yeah, tonight the draft order will be Gangstas with Waifus will be going up first. SOAR Academy will be second. Camelot, Kingdom of Camelot will be third. MI6 will be fourth. Quokka Queens will be fifth. And then last but not least, we'll have Exodus. To start with, we'll have the captain's pick and we'll do reverse order. So Exodus will confirm their captains for us first.
Yeah, and then they'll come back with the last pick of the normal round.
Yeah.
So weird drafting situation, like everyone's sitting there with the little ball game, shine like, please let us get last. Please let us get last. And Exodus just speed ran the course. So it is what it is. But hey, they confirmed their captain. Oh man. And because you're getting those like late picks, you just get back to back. So you will really have that opportunity to just get two good players.
Yeah, it's a strong position to be in sixth. Obviously, you go a long time without picking players, but 2 in a row is pretty valuable.
And it's funny because I think at this level, there's going to be a few players that are just going to be a cut above the rest. And from there, you have to figure out who those are, whether you want them to be in good positions, right? Do you want a great main tank, which is the backbone of a team? Do you want DPS, which are highly valuable, especially in these lower ranks? Or do you want a support where they have the know-how, they have the knowledge, where they can avoid basic things like EMP, whether they can play those flex heroes? And you have to make those decisions early on where you want to strengthen. And these first early picks are going to be crucial for that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what people prioritize in this division because there's a lot of strength all over the place, in my opinion. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what people go for.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very deep draft pool too, right? We have plenty of people. You've got definitely quite a few positions. So it's always interesting just to see, okay, you also get your captain pick and you know who your captain is. And you say, all right, are we going to build around him? Are we just filling up a position, closing off, making sure that no one else can touch it? Like, what exactly are you doing with your captain?
Yep.
All right. Can can everyone else hear that?
No, Brack.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So as it turns out, Wooly and I have schizophrenia, and we are hearing the same voices in our head. And so we have confirmation, just a rumor from the voices in our head, that our first draft pick will be coming up in a minute. So that will be a definite fun one. And I mean, who do you think the first round draft pick will be? Because I believe...
Yeah, they're just speaking.
Oh, they're confirming They're confirming captains.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone confirming captains.
Oh, and here's Caillist right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
How are you?
Good, thank you. And we'd just like you to confirm your captain for us, please.
Exodus is selecting Vespiking as our off tank for captain.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Want me to just go back now?
Yeah, yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Nevino, okay. All right.
So next up, we'll have Nevino from Quokka Queens. He'll be entering shortly.
All right. So we got Vespiking. Again, none of these should be surprises, right? Like we all know who's going to be here.
Yep. Hi, Nevino.
Hello.
Would you confirm your captain pick for us, please?
We have the rules keeper of League Zero, aka Shun, aka Stinky.
All right, thank you
Cool.
very much, Nevino.
Okay,
Alright.
bye.
All right, Nevino with the pig. All right, Vespi King shunned. Pretty predictable, I would say at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially because you can kind of read them in Apprentice announcements.
Yeah, both very good players. Shunned is on tank, he's 3100 or something around there. So interesting to see how he go on DPS, because that's the only role he's eligible for. But yeah, looking forward to seeing Shunned. Next up for MI6, we will have WANA.
I believe that's going to be Poofa. Pretty sure. Spoiler, by the way. Hopefully, like, hello, Wana. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Decent. So I think you've got a captain in the chamber. Who's it going to be?
We are going to be picking up Poofa on main support for our captain.
Nice. All right, solid pick. All right, she's fantastic. So thank you very much, Wana. And yeah, thank you for confirming your captain.
Yep, no worries.
All right. Yeah. Again, I'm always curious, right? Like, what actually happens if someone just doesn't confirm their captain, right? Like, 15 minutes before the draft, the manager and their captain get in like a slap pillow fight, and someone gets hit too hard, so they're like, "We're not friends anymore," and so the captain just gets dropped. Like, what do you do then? Do you just not get a captain? Like, you just like
Gotta
pick someone
one
off the
real
street?
quick. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Next up, we'll have Blue from Camelot. He's just entered the VC. How you doing, Blue?
Hi, I'm doing very well. How are you?
Good, thank you very much. And just going to confirm that you picked up Shadow Void as your captain.
Yeah, that is very true.
All right, Shadow Void. Fantastic. He was actually on my team briefly for League Zero. Great guy. Took everything on the trend until we traded him to Brazil. It was very sad, but you know what? He should be fantastic here on Camelot.
Yeah, I really look forward to working with him.
Yeah.
no
You
worries.
can just feel free to head out. I mean, if you want to stay here, then eventually we'll kick you out. But like,
Yeah, no worries.
okay,
See you
cool.
there.
All right, there we go. All right, so that should be
Just one more.
2 more.
Wait.
No, 1 more. Yeah.
Oh, two more. Sorry, yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say, right?
Right, yeah, I can't count. Yeah. Next up, we have from SOAR Academy. We have Slymoll, and he's just entered the VC right now.
All right, Slymoll. So yeah, you got a captain. Who is it going to be? Who's on the hot seat?
Oh, okay. Wait. My bad. Yeah. So we're taking Hypnotos, the goat.
All right. I didn't know this, but apparently we're not just drafting people. We're also drafting goats. Dang.
Indeed, we are. I mean, Geo
Goats?
drafted one last season in Wooly, so
Oh,
technically a
okay.
sheep, but it's the
Is a sheep.
close in
Wait.
proximity on the animal tree or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
they're
Fair
both
enough.
bar, so yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Totally. Completely.
thank you
They're
very
like
much,
the same
Slymoll.
thing.
You're.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Thanks,
All
Slymoll.
right. All right. One more captain pick. Who's going to be the last pick of the captain round? Who's it going to be? Nini. All right. Gangsters with waifus. You've got your captain pick, and we all want to know who it is. So
we will be picking up Gary Come Home on the main tank as our captain.
all right.
Long
All
name.
right. Sounds good. Yeah, that
Well,
is a very
thank-
long name, but hey, you got it. Thank you very much, Nini. Sorry, we're working things out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I will.
Oh yeah, actual player pick. Right. He doesn't have to leave. He gets to stay. So for the first round pick of the Flux Cup draft, who is it?
Gangsters with Waifus will be picking up Nebula on off tank.
Nebula on off tank.
He's
All
a
right.
weird P character. So
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
but
that's
you know,
right.
All right, so Nebula, first round pick, goes to Gangstas with Waifus. So they have cemented their tank line. They've got a main tank, and now they've got an off tank, and that is the rock of your team. Everything else, you can work around them, but you know what? At the very least, you got 2 solid players at the tank line. So Gangstas with Waifus, very happy, very tanky. What more can you ask for?
Literally nothing else. Awfully a good tank line will help us win some games.
Exactly. All right. Well, they're looking to start the season off on the right foot, and they've got 2 feet on. 1 foot is the off tank, 1 foot is the main tank, and they're ready to make some steps forward.
Yeah, thank
So,
you
yeah.
very much, Vinny. Feel free to go back to your VC.
So, yeah, Willie, how do you feel about that pick?
Honestly, I didn't really spectate many pugs. I haven't really seen either of these players, but I've heard that Gary is a very, very good main tank. He's been carrying comms in pugs apparently, so I think he's a really good captain to have. I haven't heard anything about Nebula, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes as an off tank.
Yeah, it is really important though, right? Like just having a good calming main tank and setting that as your captain and saying, hey, look, we have effectively have 2 guaranteed picks back to back. You know who you're going to get. There's no surprises. There's no draft shenanigans. No, you got the first round pick. And so now with an off tank off the board, where does everyone else go? I'm pretty sure that most people are going to be sticking to their plan for now, but we don't know quite yet. I mean, maybe someone was hoping to get Nebula.
Yeah, we'll see if in the future rounds if anyone's been sniped by that. But right now we're going to bring Slymoll back from SOAR Academy.
All right, SOAR Academy, nice. One of the higher flying orgs in the league.
Yep.
I mean, does anyone else fly? Slymoll.
Hello,
Hey.
I'm back. I've returned.
Yes, you have.
So for our first round pick, we are selecting Empty Grin on DPS.
All right. Empty Grin on DPS. That is going to be the second round pick for SOAR. And oh, wow. All right. We're starting to see DPS go off the board. We've got some diversity here. It's not just all tanks, not all supports. No. We're going for a DPS here second. And yeah, what do you make of that pick, Willie?
Yeah, I think it's a really good pick. Empty Grin's a really good DPS. Seen him in a couple of pugs that I did go to, and he was in Inter, I believe, Slymoll, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
On capitalism, I think, and he was a pretty good DPS there. So I think that's a really good first pick from SOAR.
Yeah, I'm excited to. He was on the bench, but yeah, he.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the homie. I'm hyped we were able to get him.
All right. Well,
very underrated. You guys will see.
Well, I mean, clearly he's not underrated. If he's the second pick in the draft, it's hard to go higher rated than that. In fact, unless you're literally first round pick, you can't. So,
for sure.
You know what? Hey, we'll definitely see. So, second round pick is finally done. We've got 2 out of the way. And yeah, I mean, what do you think we're going to be looking for next? Do you think we're going to start seeing the new rushes, or are we just going to see mixes all around the board? Keep people safe. Maybe someone go for another support, go for a tank, because as soon as you start like seeing main tanks start to dry up, or off tanks, or any position that you think is valuable, teams may just scratch their entire draft plans and say, hey, we need a main tank that works. We need an off support that works, something of that sort. Or maybe they just say, these are the best players available, and we're going to pick them because they're just good.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's just going to go for the best available, or if they're going to try and get some synergy that they built in privates. Yeah, at the moment, first round pick, I think they're just going to go for who they think is a really good. And next up, we'll see who Camelot goes for, as Blue is being dragged in right now. Hey, Blue, how you going?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you guys? I've already asked that. I'm assuming you're doing good still.
Yeah, not much has changed. Who are you picking up for your first round pick?
So Camelot is picking up Spongy Cheese to start off with.
All right, Spongy Cheese. So this guy literally just came off of a League 0 championship win. Sorry, Willie.
Yeah.
And, well, he's on fire. So do we know exactly which position he's going to be playing? Is he going to be a DPS for you?
Yes, he will be playing DPS for you. For you?
Right.
For us, sorry.
For yeah. Not for me. I mean, I don't have a team, right? I just wanted to, because I heard a rumor that he was switching maybe to off tank, maybe not. But
I think that was Thigh.
Was that Thigh?
Yeah, so Thigh's been
okay.
playing off tank and support.
All right. Spongy Cheese, never mind. You know what? You do you, buddy. You're playing DPS. You're the third round pick overall. That's pretty dang great. So yeah.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you.
Blue. No, that was a really strong pick. Spongy won the Hitscan All-Star for League Zero Season 3 Novice, and he's a really, really good player.
Yeah, I can attest to that myself. I've dueled him many a times, and he's difficult to play against in pretty much any hero.
Yeah, he farmed me on Anubis in the finals, I'll be real.
Oof.
But right now we have WANA in.
WANA, all right. MI6.
How you doing, WANA?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Great, thank you. And who is your first round pick?
We, with our first round pick, are excited to welcome Somnia or Drowsy to MI6.
All right.
Excellent. He's going by Dream. He DM'd me
Dream.
last night. Yeah.
Okay, he's going by Dream now. Okay, whatever. He's on tank.
Yeah. All right. Definitely a solid tank. Dream is one of the guys that I played with in Pugs, and he is an absolutely solid tank. One of those guys that just good decision making, good mechanics. I mean, great tank all around. Valuable guy to have is one of your first early additions. So yeah, WANA. How you feeling about that pick? You feeling good?
Yeah, we are super happy. As of yesterday, when we were doing all of our scouting and we were finishing up our draft order, Drowsy is the person we wanted with this pick. So we're super happy to be able to add him, very early on here.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you know what? Oh, good.
He's a very smart player. He was coach on Geo until he started managing an open division team, where that took up a lot of his time. But yeah, he's a really smart player. He can play every role, but on DPS he has a Genji one trick. A bit stinky, but yeah, he's a really good player, really good pickup.
Yeah, we're super happy to have him available to us.
All right. Well, thank you very much, WANA. Congratulations on getting your first priority pick. And well, we will see you again very shortly.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so two more teams and people that are going to be drafting in this last two picks, the first round.
Yep.
There we go. Oh,
And
Nevino.
right now we have Quokka Queen's manager Nevino back in. How you
What
doing,
up?
Nevino?
What up? I'm doing well.
Great,
All right.
great.
Drowsy goes by like 20 different names, bro.
Yeah, it's insane.
Drowsy, Somnia, Dream, Unseen 89,
It's like literally, if it has to do with opening his third eye, he's got that name.
bro. So I guess I should say who I'm picking, don't I?
Yes,
No.
that'd be
Yes,
much
yes, okay.
appreciated.
We're taking Rockcrafts.
All right. Spicy. I like that.
Yeah, bro. You got to keep double cap alive in Apprentice.
What role is Rockcraft's playing for you? Because he's
Uh,
eligible on a couple.
I believe he's he's eligible on all three, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
drafting him to mostly play tank.
Okay.
I-
He was oh, sorry. Go Trey.
Oh no! I was just gonna ask. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not lying? Because you could just be like, "Oh man, he's a tank," and then all of a sudden, the Rockcrafts just like Lucio comes out in full force. Is that the kind of thing that we should expect, or are we just going like
Bro.
hard in on the tank?
Bro, I will tell you this. When I drafted WA, I literally had 5 different roles for like every person I drafted because I drafted it completely based on flexibility. So you could see Rockcrafts on some creative picks. I will not deny that. But considering I can only, like, Shund and I can only play DPS, I think we're kind of stuck because. But week 1, I can't play, so.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right.
But yes, we're doing Rockcrafts tank. Let's do it.
Rockcraft tanks. All right. So cool. You've got a DPS line. You've got the first step in your tank line. And well, questions that support, but we will get answers later in the draft. And again, we will see you very soon.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, Nevino.
All right. So Exodus last.
Yep. And they will have their first round pick and their second round pick back to back. So let's go ahead and bring Caillist in.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Caillist.
Hi.
Okay. Want me to just say it?
Yeah. Go
yeah,
for
if
it.
you could go ahead and say your round
Exodus
picks.
selects Z or Chemi as Hitscan DPS, and for our other pick, we're selecting Tilted Waffle also on DPS.
Okay. So Exodus have just went to their DPS slot, crossed out both slots, and said, "You know what? We got it. We got 2 quality DPS. We're not going to be asking any more questions. We've got people who can shoot. We've got people who can freeze. We've got people who can deal damage. So, yeah, great picks. Honestly, Caillist, was that your plan going in? Did you just want to get that double DPS out of the way since like the outset?
It's actually something we came up with later in the draft. We got one of our DPS sniped, but we had backups in case that happened.
Well, here's the thing. I can tell you that you definitely have at least one good sniper on your roster, so you can snipe back. Congratulations on your 2 picks.
Thank you.
I think that's fantastic. So Exodus, you know what? We've seen you here. You've made a big splash, but sadly, I don't think we'll be seeing you for a while. So go plan, see what other strategy you can come up with, because I'm sure you can come up with something.
We will.
You got anything, Willie?
Yeah, Tilted Waffle is a really good DPS player. He's very flexible. He does tend to feed a little bit, but he's got the mechanical skill. He can get out of it a lot. Yeah, I think I think those are both 2 really good picks.
I mean, he's literally a waffle, right? I mean, if he's not feeding, what do you expect him to do? All right. Well, thank you, Caillist.
Thank you.
All right. So, QOQ. No, not QOQ. That's a player. We got Quokka Queens.
Bro, you
Nevino.
gotta love the name, the Quokka Queens, bro.
Quokka. Yeah, I'm gonna love it until I start casting. I'm gonna love it until I have to start saying the actual team name.
Just say QQ, bro. Just say QQ, or just say Queens. Quokka. Like, you're gonna have to shorten it. I believe in you. But I feel that.
I will. All right. Well, we don't need to shorten your pick. So, who's it gonna be?
I'm gonna pick Monarch at support.
All right, Monarch. You've got a good support. So yeah,
I love my boy Monarch. I literally now I've literally just drafted double cap players. So.
Cap.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know Monarch was highly sought after, so getting him early is a really strong pick.
Honestly, I was kind of surprised he lasted this long.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised there were no supports gone in the first round. This is the first support we've had, and yeah, Monarch's a really good pick.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's weird, right? Because I think a few teams have a support as their captain. For everyone that doesn't, I think you just kind of said, all right, this is like the perfect situation. We've got all support still on the board. Well, here's the first rock or domino to fall. And Nevino picking up a high quality, highly sought after support that I think we all did expect to go in the first round. So good drafting strategy. I don't know whether or not you saw the future or if you just said, hey, look, how is Monarch still on the board? But you got him anyway. So congrats on that.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Nevino. And we're just about to have WANA from MI6 join us again.
All right, MI6 getting themselves ready. We'll see how they go. I mean, they've got a draft that, again, still a lot of holes, a lot of questions to be asked, to be answered. And MI6, I think, if I recall, they were one of the teams that held the most bugs.
Yeah, I believe they had a lot.
Yeah. So,
sorry.
No, go for it.
Yeah, I think they would have done a lot of scouting because of all the pugs that they're able to attend and host. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag WANA in right now.
All right, WANA, how you doing?
Very good, thank you.
So, yeah, you're back again with the white vans. And in those fresh white vans is going to be your pick. So who is it?
We are going to be picking Crake on DPS.
Crake. All right. So this guy, flex DPS, I believe?
Yeah, DPS. Plays a lot of things.
Yeah.
We don't really classify him necessarily as either one.
Yeah, so you're really looking to just say, okay, we got a pure flex DPS, plays whatever we need him to, and just kind of see where the draft takes you from there?
Yeah. We're super high on Crake. I think we're a lot higher than some other teams. I know other teams were looking at him and they thought they could wait the 4th, the 5th, the 6th round, and we were not going to let him fall that far for that.
All right, fair enough. So with that, you've got your DPS and a guy that, again, I thought was quite good. Played against him a few times, hit some 6 shots.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you saw that. Yep.
Yeah, I went to SOAR Internals to have a little bit of a spectate, and he absolutely dominated on the Echo. He was very strong. So, yeah, he's a really, really good pick. I'm not surprised he's gone this early.
Yeah. And really, I think I like that strategy from MI6, right? Just get a guy that gives you flexibility on all roles. If you need him to play hit scan, you've got a hit scan. Do you need him to play flex, or excuse me, projectile? You've got a projectile. So basically, any DPS that's left on the board, you just get to say, hey, let me pick the best one, and we'll slot him in with Creek, and we can make our team work. And I like that diversity. I like that control of your draft because it lets you just say, okay, we're not worried about people sniping. We're worried about our own best players available.
Yeah, I think it's a really strong pick, like I said. So next up, we're going to have Blue from Camelot be dragged in, and he's in the VC. Hey, Blue.
Hello.
Who is your second round pick?
Second round pick will be Prince Zexu, playing main tank for us.
Prince Exu. All right. So Wooly, you know this guy a little bit.
Yeah, he's a really solid main tank. Absolute Chad. If you saw some of the shatters he did against Wisdom in the finals yesterday, they were absolutely massive. He's a really, really good player. It's absolutely insane. He has got a little bit of trouble on ball. That would be my concern going into this with when we're in a pretty ball heavy meta. But he picked up Sig really fast when we didn't have Churd for a week. So even if you pick up a good ball player after that and put him on Sigma, I think Zexu is just a really good pickup.
Yeah, and of course, they've got a player in each role, right? Frosted, Spongy, and Prince Sexu. Now, they don't... Well, I mean, again, you've got some options here. Once again, I think a lot of these teams are just opting for the most open draft possible. Camelot, no exception to that. Zexu, a solid main tank that you've seen. He's proven. And again, as you said, while he might not be the most flexible, at the stuff that he's good at, he's very good at and can be a rock for the rest of your season.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Oh, yeah. By the way, Prince Sexu and Spongy on the same team, by the way. Fun facts.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. So now we've got Slymoll in from SOAR Academy. Hey, Slymoll.
Hello.
If you would like to go.
We're going to be taking Flank Yada on the sport.
Oh, okay. Flank Yada. Man. So,
all the Geo players going.
Just gone. Literally,
you
just
guys popped
a run
off
on
yesterday.
Geo. A run on Geo players. Wow.
Flank is insane. He carried me on support, honestly. He can play any hero. I mean, he even played Mercy yesterday. Until I kicked him off because he was kind of throwing, but you know.
Yeah, no, he's a really good building block, we think. So
yeah,
I'm excited to have him with us.
He can learn anything. You know, at the start his BAP was he just fragged on it, but his immortality field improved a lot. I think he's really, really strong pickup, and honestly, kind of surprised he didn't go in the first round.
Yeah, honestly, I'm also pretty surprised, but he's a mechanical god, so I'm excited.
Supports just were not destined for the first round this draft, but still Flank Yada now a part of SOAR Academy. And you know what? I think that works. Flank Yada, I mean, he's not necessarily soaring. If you're playing Zen, you're just kind of like floating, right? Not necessarily like a fly. So you're just like silently moving. It fits, right? The theming fits.
Yeah.
I'm totally going to make a joke about that in the cast, by the way.
He's also got a cracked echo. So, you know, that flies. That's a good one for
that flies. I wouldn't expect him to have an echo, but I guess, you know, Zen, projectiles. Yeah, I can see that.
He's just a mechanical god, dude. He could play DPS, honestly.
He just doesn't because he doesn't want to steal all the DPS's jobs.
Oh, it's just because he's got Yada in his name, man. People pick him up for support.
Yeah. Like, oh, Flank Yada must be a support. And he's like, please, I want to play off tank. Please.
Okay. Next up, we've got Nini from Gangstas with Waifus. Hey, Nini. Long
Hello.
time no see.
Yeah, about like 10 minutes?
Yeah. You have your 3rd and 4th round pick coming up. So who would you like those to be?
We are. Gangstas Waifu selects Craft on hit scan and Xavier on main support.
Craft on his skin and Xavier on main support. All right.
Yeah.
So you're coming in real hot. It's been a while since we've seen you, but
Yeah.
guess what? Now you've got 2 picks. You're filling out again. Everyone just really, really wanting those flex picks. And how do you feel about these players?
Xavier so far, he's been doing really good in pugs, and I think he's gonna be like a really dominant main support this season. I have unfortunately not seen too much of Craft because this is Fimmy's list, so unfortunately I'm just assistant manager and Fimmy's AFK at the party.
All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
I honestly haven't seen too much about either of these 2 players. They're a bit of a unknown to me, but yeah, obviously they've really impressed you and Fimmy. If you're picking them up 2nd and 3rd, so
I
interesting to
believe
see how
it's,
they'll go.
Yeah. So I think Xavier is spelled Xevor.
XEVOR. All right.
Yeah. I don't know why you spell it like that, but that's how it is.
Abraxas will get that up.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Thank you very much, Nini.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there he goes. So once again, we are going to the other end of the draft. I believe we see SOAR again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see SOAR
and
again.
Here is Slymoll. Hey, Slymoll.
Hey,
Hello.
long time no see.
So this one is going to be pretty predictable. We're going to be going with Shroom Boom, otherwise known as Drift.
All
He's
right.
the manager, so yeah.
Whoa. Shock and all. The pick that no one expected. Shroom Broom. I mean, has he even played in one of your pugs? Have you met the guy before? Have you talked in VC? Anything?
Yeah, we're kind of taking a chance, but we'll see how it works out.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because like just sometimes walking into a guy that you've never seen before is really risky, and I respect you for taking a chance on this man that you have never met before.
Oh yeah,
All right.
for sure. Thanks, boys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Slymoll.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, everyone was expecting Shroom Boom to go early for SOAR, and he's a really flexible player too. I think their plan is to run him on main tank. But he has a really strong DPS. He was on MI6 for League 0, I think, and played the Sombra really, really well. So nice to have a really flexible player in there where you can just slot in anywhere.
Yeah, speaking of MI6, they're not going to be this pick, but they're going to be the pick afterwards, because before them, we've got Camelot. Here's Blue.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
For our 3rd pick, we will be picking up Imagine for support.
All right. Again, people are loving the supports right now. People really are. So yeah, you see anything about him early in pugs that just stood out for you? Comparing him to other supports.
Yeah, I think his mechanical skill is very good from what we've seen. He also has a very good leadership role and can take that over if necessary when main tanks fall and things like that. And overall, he seems just a very well-rounded player on all heroes. So we really, really liked what we saw from him in pugs and private pugs. So yeah, I think overall he's a good player and he's a good pickup.
All right, cool. So you've paired him up with Frosted Voids, the Imagine Frosted Void support line, and you've invested quite heavily into those roles. So we'll see how that pays off, because again, you've completed it. I mean, thus far you've got 2 highly rated supports, and well, it looks pretty good.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Blue. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Solid player. I've heard a lot of good things about him. I think he's higher on the SOAR spectrum. I think he's around 2,700 on support. So very solid player to pick up.
Yeah, no, honestly, just having these higher ranked players is so valuable. And I'm curious to see how people change their team evaluations once they learned that off-rolling wasn't a thing, right? Because if you've got those 2,700 players, now you don't necessarily have to waste those slots on off-rolls. You can just kind of say, hey, I've got a player who's just naturally that good. Because honestly, 100 SR doesn't seem like a lot, but sometimes it is.
Yeah, I agree.
So
and
yeah, MI6 is go ahead. You got it.
We have WANA in from MI6 now. Hey, WANA.
Hello.
So who is your 4th round pick?
We are going to be picking up Taken Wallet on DPS.
Taken Wallet. Okay. So there's a DPS off the board. You're going to pair him with Craigie. And these are 2 DPS. If I remember, you were pretty high on.
Yes. Taken Wallet and Craig were our top 2 DPS players in the entire league. And we are super happy that both of them are available to us.
All right. So yeah, you've got a very, very solid DPS lineup. That's where you've opted to go thus far. You have Dream, you have Poofa. Honestly, you've got, if you're saying your 2 favorite DPS plus a highly rated tank and Poofa, you're looking stacked.
Yeah, we're super happy with our pick so far. Basically, we've gotten everybody at the position we've wanted to get them at. So,
all right, cool.
Glad to hear that your draft is going really well for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, WANA.
No worries. I'll see you guys in a bit.
See, that's an interesting point, right? Is how good is teams draft actually, right? Because everyone's going to say we're super happy where they're drafting the players that we have, but it's always going to be those edging outs, right? Those people that you know they show up to pugs, but who's going to be better in the long term? And I think right now we'll really see because a lot of teams look good. MI6, SOAR, Camelot, all 3 of them I think have had really good drafts thus far.
Yeah, I agree. And we're just about to bring Quokka Queen's Nevino in to see if his draft starts to get a lot better too.
Yeah, we can't insult this guy. I mean, he's definitely
No.
a drafter. So Nevino,
No.
yeah.
Bro, should I turn on my face cam just for you guys?
I don't. We don't even have our face cam on.
Audience
we have
won't
on,
see
but
it.
It's not shown. Yeah.
Damn it. Well, you know what? All right. Well, I'll get right to the chase. We're taking Mello for it.
Oh, Mello, my boy. All right, I love this pick, Mello. Oh, if there is a better support in the world, I have yet to see him. Mello is the guy that I expected him to get picked up in the Overwatch League. He's that good. Quiet guy, doesn't talk much, but man, when you need someone to make a play, he's there.
Yeah, he's really solid. One of the really good spots of LTW, and we liked him in Pugs. And frankly, there's not a lot of main supports in the draft, so here we are.
All right. Also, give him the single L.
Single L.
L.
Single L.
Yeah, single L. He doesn't have 2 L's. He's Mellow. We've only lost 1 time in the playoffs. He might get extra L's, but for now he only has 1.
Yeah, he's a really solid player. Honestly, I think he could slot into that flex support role too. That's what he signed up for, League 0, but OTW used him as a main support, and he absolutely popped there. So yeah, really good pick. Really good pick.
Really good pick. I mean, I thought that we had in OTW arguably the best support line in the league just because Mello was so good. Phantom was an amazing flex support, and love Mello. All right, well, I'm glad he's going to a good home. Take good care of him.
Take care of the boy.
Yeah, take care of my boys. I'm gonna miss him.
All right, I'm gonna head back.
All right, thanks, Nevino. All right then. We will be bringing Caillist from Exodus in next for her next 2 picks. Hey, Caillist.
Hi. With Exodus for their first pick, we're gonna take Vaporeon on flex support, and for our second pick, we're gonna take Golden Pants on main tank.
All right. So decent. Definitely like that. How you feeling?
Really,
I mean,
actually.
Really good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all I can say. I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen a lot of these players. I hate to say it.
That's fair.
I think those are 2 strong picks. I haven't seen a lot of Golden Pants, but Vaporeon Actually, I haven't seen a lot of either of these two, but I've heard really good things about Vaporeon. I think he was a hot commodity. Not surprised to see him go halfway through the draft. In round 4. Yeah, he's a very good player, apparently.
Right, yeah, no, looking at your draft, you've got one more support to pick up, but otherwise, theoretically, you could field the starting sick with just one more player. So Vespi King, she?
He.
Is like he?
He. Yes.
He. Okay. I was wondering if it's like Chinese. Because if not, like I got it wrong, my Chinese teacher would come in here into my room and just start slapping me with the ruler. But yeah, Vaporeon, Golden Pants, those are your 2 pickups. Exodus, again, as you said, feeling good. So thank you very much for providing your picks today, and good luck with the rest of the draft.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Exodus picking up the Pokemon team so far. Vaporeon and Vespiking is a play on words for Vespiquen. So interested to see how the Pokemon team goes.
Yeah. You know what? Caillist is just catching them all.
Yeah, exactly.
So who do we have after this? QQ. Quokka Queens. Back again.
I got sniped.
Guess who's back? Oh, you did. Okay.
Curse, you red knight. This is a betrayal that I cannot forgive.
By your own brother.
By my own brother. You were the chosen one! Well, she is. I'm just gonna go with a solid pick that you really can't go wrong with, and that is my boy Titanic.
Titanic. All right. He's making a running it back with Nevino. They want the championship, and well, Titanic just earned him one. So you know what? Player loyalty, I can respect that.
Yeah.
So he's on the full role swap, right?
He said. I think he's planning to play like all 3.
Okay.
So until I'm eligible to back to play DPS, I think he's going to play DPS for us.
All right.
So we're stacked.
Yeah.
We're stacked.
All right. So the Pharaoh one trick is now on QQ.
I'm just gonna say this man beat Spongy in a Widow 1v1 like 7-1, like 3 times in a row.
Damn.
So like he can play hit scan. He just, and I quote Titanic here, I have to warm up.
No. I don't know. I'm throwing shade at the dude because he's killed me on Fora too many times for me to not. Like
Fora is quite nutty.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, I do have the one highlight. I have one good thing, but you know what? Thai's pretty good. Great pickup. Like the guy.
Tree, are you eligible to be drafted here, or are you just going full in production?
I don't know. I'm. All right. If I didn't actually tell someone, I didn't actually declare that I wasn't going to get drafted. So if someone picks me up, I'm just gonna go with it and say, yeah, you know what, screw it, we're going. Yeah. But if not, I'm not even gonna go look for teams.
I got you.
Yeah, he didn't pull out, so he's technically still eligible.
I'm still eligible.
I'll keep that in mind, Tree. I got you, bro.
Oh, bro.
I keep that in mind. All right,
literally.
I'll head back, boys.
You. Bro, I'm about to get drafted by Nevino just so that he can make me and Thai just Widow 1v1 for 20 years.
He's got to warm up first, though, so you're at the advantage there.
Yeah. He has to warm up. So I get the first 2 games I'll win, and then the next 72 billion I will lose. I might get one after that, but like, I just hope that my arm is stronger and it falls off second. All right. Well, speaking of not falling off, we've got MI6 with their next pick, and I'm curious to see what WANA has up his sleeve.
We are going to be picking up Radimus on Flux support.
All right. Again, if I remember, that's another player that you're pretty high on.
Yeah. Ray is someone who has a little, I think, less experience playing the support role. But because she has so much experience playing main tank, and she's had a lot of experience playing at a very high level, we think very highly of her and her game sense and her ability to learn the position.
Yeah, that's good. Go in for the e-girl support line.
All right. Oh yeah. All right. Girl power in the backline.
Got a 20% boost now instead of just 10.
Nice. Is it this like buffs?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is this TFT where you like light buffs, dark buffs,
I
right?
I'd say something.
Yep.
We want to make this very clear for the viewers. We do not consider gender as a thing when we're picking our players.
No. Making a joke.
We pick these players because we think that they are the best at the position.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. You pick the people that you think are going to be the best, and absolutely, I have to say, Radimus proved her worth. There is no doubt about that. Let me make myself very clear. She was very, very good in pugs, and every time I've seen her play, she was quite good. So I will give you that. It's a great pick. I'm not dogging out it at all whatsoever. I just think that's a fun observation.
Yeah. I'm just having a little bit of a joke. I think they're both really good support players. So thank you very much, WANA.
Yep, no worries. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, good picks. I like that from MI6. You know what? Coming out strong. So up next afterwards, we have Camelot. So we'll see where they're going. I mean, again, they're one of the teams that, again, you just look at the name value alone, and you feel like they're having a good draft. So, Blue, let's see what you got.
We will be picking up Lennox on DPS.
Oh, Lennox. All right. The SBC god.
Yeah, worked with him previously last season. Absolute incredible DPS player. Flexible on basically anything and everything. And we think a DPS lineup of him and Spongy is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I agree. I think he was the best part of SBC. Honestly, he absolutely popped. He was drafted as a hit scan, which he wasn't really comfortable. But after a few weeks, he started going onto the Ash and doing really, really well on it. So I think Lennox is a really, really good player to pick up. Very flexible, like you said. And with Spongy Cheese, that's just a scary DPS lineup.
Yeah, so honestly, that is crazy. Lennox was one of the guys that he loves the game. He plays a lot. You can just see how well he grinds. I love this pick. And Lennox got drafted. So congrats, man. You did it.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, Blue.
So we've got SOAR after that, and GWW after that, and after that, GWW again, and then SOAR. Yep.
So
snake draft.
Yeah. Hey, Slymoll, how you doing?
Hello. So for our next pick, we are going to be picking up Walsh on main support.
Walsh on main support.
All right.
I haven't heard too much about Walsh. I think he's just like a pretty solid main support, and honestly, to go with Flank Yada, that's just exactly what you need. That's all I
definitely.
was. So
yeah, I think he only showed up to like 1 or 2 pugs, like right in the beginning. But we were like hoping to see more of him, but we were like impressed from what we saw. So again, I'm hyped. We haven't gotten too many snipes, couple snipes, but I think we still have a pretty strong team. So I'm excited.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's looking good. You've got one more tank to find, but you've got to pick pretty soon to find that. Or, you can start bolstering the positions that you have. So still, good job, Slymoll. I think you've got a pretty good team on your hands, and we'll see where things lead.
Yeah. Thanks, man. See you in a sec.
see you soon.
Yeah, so after this, we've got GWW, and they're double picks. They've got 2 pistols. Or they've got a pistol in one hand and a waifu in the other. And, I don't know. What have they got? They're going to have to grip this draft with both hands.
Hey, Ninny, how you going?
Hello? Oh, I'm doing pretty good, actually, yeah. So far, nothing's been stolen too hard, so.
It's really good. I'm glad your draft plan's going well.
Yeah.
So, who are your 5th and 6th round picks?
Gangstas Waifus will be picking up Ghost Turtle on the main tank and Banana on Flux DPS.
Yeah, all right. So these are 2 good picks. We talked a little bit before the draft, and these are 2 players that you said that you were quite high on. So
Yes.
Tell me a bit about why you were so happy with these players.
Banana's really flexible, and I think with Craft, and we're actually, I guess, mini leagues, we'll be picking up another DPS a little bit later. but she's like really good and really flexible, and I think Ghost Turtle will help like round out our like main tank spot a little bit, and our tank line will be really smooth.
All right. Well, you're the first team, I believe, thus far to pick up 3 of any one role. So, what's the thought behind that?
As of right now, Gary is a little bit of unavailable, which is why we're picking up a actual second main tank to take over his spot as of for the beginning of the season, and that also just it's always nice to have backups for any role that you need, just because if anything happens or a certain meta shows up, one player can't play a certain hero, you always get the other one to come in.
Yeah. All right. So, Ghost Turtle, good main tank. Beanan's teammate of mine in OTW. She did quite well when she played. She was fantastic. So, congratulations on your 2 players, and we will see you in 2 years or when your pick is there.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's gonna be a while,
Yeah, it will be.
But hey, you'll have a pick. So there you go.
Yeah, interesting to see how they'll go with the rest of the draft. They've only got 1 support so far, and to me, it's a relative unknown. So, I really want to see who they pick up. If there's a hidden gem in there somewhere, or if they're going to be left with someone they'd rather not pick up.
Well, I think there is an interesting question to be asked, which is if you think that certain players are just that good, do you just simply pick them, right? Ghost Turtle is a main tank for Hyperflex, and if GWW has done their homework, then they'll know that he played, and they'll have an idea of who he is, and maybe they just think he's the guy that can kind of turn things around and make things work. And with Beanans, as he was saying, Beanans apparently just impressed in pugs. So if she's popping off, then absolutely she deserves her spot. So I can't hate on these picks. I think GWW, they had a clear idea of who they wanted because, again, as I said, these were 2 players that Fimmy said he was high on coming into the draft, and well, he got the players he wanted.
Yeah. I really hope it works out for them. Right, so now we have Slymoll from SOAR Academy back in the VC. Hey, Slymoll.
Hello. So again, our next pick is going to be the League Zero Inter Flex Support role star himself, Great Cub, on the DPS.
All right, so he's making a transition, but he's going to DPS to do it. And well, supports to DPS is one of the easier transitions to make. So you feeling confident with that?
Yeah, for sure. He was popping off in pugs. I think at this point, we're actually just gonna have Shroom Boom be playing tank. But yeah, I think we got a pretty solid 6 right here.
All right, yeah. So tell me a little bit about him. Like, give me like one hero that we're going to see Great Cup playing.
I'll leave that for speculation.
All right. Mysterious.
Yeah,
We
a little
don't
bit of mystery.
know. We don't know what he's going to play, but we know where he was drafted. He was drafted by SOAR. That's
sure.
a fact. For sure. Exactly.
Yep. Thanks, boys.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Sly. Yeah, I think SOAR is looking really, really good right now. I think Hypnotos and Flankiata will probably be the best at their roles. I could totally be wrong with that, but that's just my prediction right now. So I think they're coming together really nicely. And if Shroom Boom, Drift, Revolve, whatever he wants to be called right now, if he's starting on main tank, I think it's a really good starting 6 that they've got here.
Yeah, no, I really like the way that SOAR has managed their draft. I think that really just Shroom Boom, apparently being the flex player that he is, can go wherever they need him to. And if he's going to go for a full-time tank, you know what? They got him there. So they've got proven team players from League Zero. They've got a tank line that they think is solid. And well, with Flank Yada and Walsh, Flank and Walsh apparently they were quite high on. So you know what? That's a solid team.
Yeah. All right, I think we're ready for Blue to be brought back in.
All right.
Hey, Blue.
Hey, so for our next pick, we're going to be picking up Churd.
All right.
Yeah, another Geo player, and honestly, Churd, his off tank play is quite good. it's quite often like up there on the tier list. But the thing that people don't realize is he's an amazing in-game leader, and also with the Prince Xu Churd tank line, that did really well for Geo. I think it's a massive pickup for Camelot. I think they're going to do really, really well with this team so far.
Yeah, we're really, really happy with it. Just to be able to bring over something that worked so well in League Zero over to this, it's something that's really worked well for us so far. And being able to just bring all these pieces together kind of quite perfectly, if I dare say so, then I'm really, really happy with everything that's gone on so far.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks,
Thanks,
Blue. Yeah, so looking at this roster, again, Spongy Cheese, Prince Zexu, Lanix, Churd, Frosted Void, Imagine. Like, it is quite literally, at least to me, as if someone took a list of the best players in League Zero and some of the best players in Pugs, threw darts at the dartboard and went, okay, here's what we want. And then when they saw, oh, we got Zexu, Churd's on the board, might as well pick him up because they've got the existing synergy. And as you said, you've got your IGL, you've got a comm structure set out in the draft. How many teams can say that they've done that?
Yeah, exactly. They've already got a lot of synergy together, and I think synergy in the tank line is going to be a massive benefit for them. You might see a lot of early wins from Camelot just because they've got that.
Yeah, with a 5-week season, you get in, get out really quickly, and having existing synergy is such a blessing because you don't have to worry about everything else. I mean, you were saying that there might have been some weaknesses with Zexu playing ball, but I mean, Churd can kind of fill those, can he not?
Yeah, he can. He's a very flexible player. Churd doesn't rate his ball very highly in team play, but I think he could definitely be coached to be a decent ball. So,
all right,
we'll see how we go.
Yeah, well, Camelot's about to face the meta, and they have the ball to do it. Now, WANA, he's not part of Camelot. He's part of MI6. Give us the top secret files.
Up Hamwell on main tank.
Hamwell. All right. I don't think I've seen him. Have you, Willie?
Yeah. No, I haven't really heard a lot about Hamwell, I'll be honest. Hopefully he's one of those hidden gems for you, I think.
In terms of our evaluations, we thought that there were several really high tier main tanks. There were several sort of on a pretty similar level, and we thought Hamwell really outperformed maybe his reputation, and his definitely.
Yeah, I'm very glad that you're confident in your pick, and I think honestly this is a really good starting 6 too. I think Radimus Poofa support line is good, and Craig Taken Wallet is a really good DPS line, and I know Drowsy/Dream is a really good off-take. Hamwell is the only one I don't really know, and I think if you can coach him to work really well with Drowsy, it's a really solid starting 6.
Yeah, we're super excited to have these players sort of be available to us where they were. We're super excited to get to work, not just with these players, but with any additional players we pick up throughout the draft. So, yeah.
All right. Well, good to hear. So, honestly, with the way that MI6 has gone with their drafts, I really like what they've done. They've got a standard starting 6. They've got players that they're all highly rated. And from what I've seen, MI6 has one of the best scouting teams. Just seeing what they've done with their interaction with League Zero, asking managers, who's good, who's where, and plus running the amount of pugs that they have, both public and private. I think that they've really done their homework. And you know what? They've built together a solid roster, a very large coaching staff, and we'll see where they can go. Hopefully they will place somewhat highly. But WANA, thank you very much. And yeah.
No worries. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next go around. So Quokka Queens. Right? Yeah, well, Shund is making the pick.
Hello. How
All right.
are we this evening, gentlemen?
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Yes,
what have you got for us today?
The one and only League Zero rule keeper, Shund OW.
OW. Underscore OW, right? Or just OW?
No, actually, it's just OW.
Just OW, okay.
Yeah.
It's his last name.
So just to clarify, chat, that would be Shund OW on Twitter.
Okay, thanks for coming in here, Shund. Great
Yeah, of
to hear
course.
from you. Who is your next pick?
Our pick is actually the reason I came in here, because I would like to welcome the one and only, my good friend, Zakaro, to Quokka Queens.
Zakaro.
Yes.
All right. Whew, okay, so you know him, you love
Yes.
him, and you're
Yes,
the
I
one
do.
that got to make the pick because you know what, you're so close. You got bro
Mhm.
synergy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
We work very well together. I think he's a pretty solid main tank, and I think our team is really coming along and shaping up.
All right. So a main tank late in the draft when everyone's saying, hey, there's a few top tier main tanks. Well, you've got one that's quite good. You've
Yes,
got
sir.
experience with. You know what? No questions, because Zakaro is the answer.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right. I will see you guys in a few rounds.
Thanks, Shund.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know too much about Zach. Haven't really seen him play because he was obviously admin in League Zero. But yeah, Shund seems to have a lot of faith in him, and I think Shund's a very good player. So we'll have to see how it goes.
Well, I mean, just having and knowing people on a team, you can say, oh, it's kind of clicky, but Zakaro on main tank, I've seen him play a little bit, and I haven't seen him just get destroyed, right? And on main tank, sometimes that's just a good thing. You don't necessarily want to see a main tank, even if they make big plays, right? Obviously, you want to see that, but just not making those big mistakes, not getting MTD'd too hard is a benefit, right? Yeah. Especially in Apprentice, where you get MTD'd a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if he holds his own, the rest of that team, like Shund, Titanic, Mellow, Rockcrafts, they're all really individually skilled players. So Zakaro just has to hold the line, and the rest of his team can pop off, I think.
All right. Sounds like fun. So we'll see where the rest of their draft goes. But for now, we have Exodus with 2 picks in a row. Oh, hello, Caillist. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Decent. Having a great night.
Okay, so our first pick is going to be Big Hoot on main, and our second pick is going to be Maverick on flex support.
All right. So you've got your supports out of the way. Big Hoot, my boy. He is a trooper, a great teammate. I cannot say enough good things about Big Hoot because really he deserves all of that. And you just snapped. Support line's done. You've got it figured out. Problem solved.
Yep.
So yeah, it seems pretty decent. And again, we're starting to get towards the later half of the draft. And really now at this point, you've got players that you can have for backup. And honestly, I like this because you can decide, okay, who's going to be the better support and really get coaching towards who you think is going to be the better player. And for the other ones, well, you've got some one-on-one time. And support is just such a nice position to lock up.
I agree.
Yeah, I think Exodus looking really strong in their DPS line, and all of the rest of their picks, they're just really solid. They'll be able to, I think, enabling the DPS of Exodus will be a win condition, but I think it's a really strong win condition as well. So thanks, Caillist, for coming out.
Thank you.
Exodus have to be ecstatic with that. So we're moving on back to QQ.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. After the 6th and 7th round pick, we're just gonna have a little bit of a break.
Will we? Okay.
Picks. Yes. Yeah. Kenobi just DM'd me.
All right.
But yeah, how do you think
Thanks,
the
Kyle.
drafts are coming together so far, Trey?
I think realistically, in terms of people that I'm quite happy with, I think right now, SOAR, Camelot, and QQ are some of my favorites. MI6, the DPS line is insane, and the support line is definitely one of the better ones. I'm a little bit curious as to with GWW, with their whole draft overall, but I think for the most part, most teams should have a good fighting chance, and I think everyone will have the opportunity to let their players shine, because these are all good players. They're all people that are coachable, are manageable, and you can shape them and mold them however you think will give you the best chance of winning.
Yeah, I agree. I think Camelot and SOAR are really, and Quokka Queens, I think we've got similar ideas on who is a really strong draft. I'm a little bit biased towards SOAR and Camelot because a lot of staff from SOAR were ex-Geo, and there's Camelot has the ex-Geo tank. So I might be a little bit biased towards that, but yeah, some strong drafts going on, and it looks like we're ready for Shund to come in now.
All right.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Shund, back
I'm
again.
back. Yes. For our, I'm going to be honest, I do not know what round it is. For our Xth round pick, we're going to be picking up the one, the only, the former expert player that was released 6 minutes before the Apprentice draft, Grim, on DPS.
Okay. Grim. This guy was nuts.
Yes, he is indeed. Nuts. He's been helping us scout, and so we're very excited to continue working with him.
Okay. So QQ, I mean, I'm looking at this. Monarch Mellow, Zarko, Rockcrafts, Titanic Shun. So yeah, where does he fit in this equation? Do you think he's going to be one of the rotation DPS? Are y'all going to be doing that?
I'm not really sure what the plan is for DPS right now, because if things stay the way they are right now, we're also planning to pick up Nevino later in the season when free agency opens.
Nice.
So I'm not really sure what our plan is. I guess we'll have to take a look more closely at hero pools. I know Nevino speaks very highly of Thigh's flexibility. So with regards to our DPS line, I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing yet, but I think we have a pretty solid tank line and one of the best support lines in Apprentice so far. So very excited.
Yeah. And with Nevino, he's a very solid coach too. So you've always got that to fall back onto. Even if you're a bit down on someone, I think Nevino can coach them up to be a really good pick. So
yeah, 100%.
I'm high on all these picks right now. So I think Quokka Queens, really good team so far.
Where would you say we rank?
I think top 3 at least, and I can't. There's
with who, if you don't mind me asking?
With Camelot and SOAR.
Yeah, I'm very, very tempted to put Camelot first. Right now I would put Camelot first, y'all second, and then after that, SOAR third.
I think that'd be fair, but I do look forward to disproving you wrong.
You know what? Hey, feel free. You know what? I'm an Apprentice player myself. If I had a brain, I wouldn't be here. So I'm feel free to prove me wrong.
All right. I will see you guys again in the future, maybe. Not sure who's coming next time. So
thanks, John.
Right.
See ya.
I'm just waiting for like John Cena to appear. Just be like, all right.
The intro music is coming. Okay, so next up we'll have WANA from MI6 back in for his 7th round pick. Hey WANA, how you doing?
Hello, how are you guys?
Great, yeah. Having a good time. So, who are you going to be picking up for your 7th round pick?
So, if I could get a drum roll, please, because this is a big moment for somebody here. We are going to be picking up 360 on the DPS.
Oh no. Oh god. All right. Well, I have officially been drafted. It's official. I didn't expect it, but here it is. So yeah, 360 no scope. How are you feeling about this? Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. I talked with WANA for like 4 hours last night. He was a pretty good guy. Like the whole setup that they had. Sounded pretty good. I'm high on this team, and you know what? I think the people on the desk have it completely wrong. MI6 has by far the best draft, like by far now. Like they're top 1. Like everyone else is in like F tier, So, yeah. Dang it! Why did you have to do this to me? How am I gonna be unbiased now? How?
Well, listen. To me, personally speaking, we think it's insane that you fell this far. and we were super happy to get the chance to add you. We think that you are really, really skilled at the heroes you play. And yeah, well, if it biases you a little bit, we're the best team anyway, so.
Dang, I just got bought out. Feels bad, man. Man, okay, so apparently I was in the running for a couple of teams. I think I was about to get sniped by QQ too, so we'll see. So yeah,
right.
I mean, it sucks because I don't think I'm gonna get any playing time. F. All right, well, thank you.
Yep, we'll talk to you later.
Man, that's hilarious. All right, so best player in the draft is now off the board.
Yeah.
Let's see who we have next.
Hey, Blue.
Hello.
Good to see you back. Who's going to be your 7th round pick?
We are going to be picking up Valerie.
Gonna pick up Valerie. Yeah, he's a really flexible DPS, so it rounds out that DPS line really well, I think.
Yep, definitely.
Valerie doing well in League Zero. One of those players that definitely an X factor, right? Can turn games around on a dime. Quite good.
Yeah,
I like the
definitely.
pick. And honestly, that's what you want to see in these rounds, right? Players that you think can make an impact. You can either sub in, you can have them do something, or you know what, maybe even compete for that main roster spot. So, Camelot.
Yeah, 100%. We definitely want all of our players to be competitive for the starting roster. All of our players to take that drive and to take that initiative to really push forwards.
All right. Well, thank you very much. You got any questions?
Thank you very much.
No, I think it's a really good pickup, and Valerie can also flex onto support, as we saw him do on Edinburgh. So, yeah, really good pickup.
I mean, I always have questions, right? What is the meaning of life? Why am I here? Those kinds of things. But I'm on MI6 now, so I don't really have to ask those questions. I just like that. That's just the answer. All right. Last joke that way. I swear I will be unbiased from this point forward. But I will have to be a little bit biased towards SOAR because I do like their draft, and they're up next.
Hello, Slymoll.
What is up, guys?
Just on some stream thing,
Yeah.
Chill.
All right. So our next pick, we're honestly surprised that he went this late. We're going to be taking Jerry's DPS player.
All right. I like it. A lot of people sitting here, these are the picks that they're like, oh man, I thought that our DPS was super cracked, right? I thought that, we have Shroom Broom and Great Cub who are going to be DPS players, and we've got them when we picked them. But then guess what? Now you got a DPS player that you can slot and you can put him in and have him kind of playing around with the rest of the team because you thought he was going to be gone. You thought someone else was going to take him because he was just that good.
Yeah. Everything that I've seen of him has been really good. So again, excited. We keep rolling on.
Yeah, I've seen a lot in chat asking for Jerry to get signed, so exciting stuff for him, and surprising that he went this late. Thank you very much, Sly.
Yeah, man. See you in 2 picks.
Yeah, and 2 picks might be a little bit longer than normal because I believe you're going to be taking a break after this pick. But before that, we've got a slammer, a big meatball of a pick coming up. GWW, the Gangstas with Waifus. Let's see what kind of heat they bring in. Because you know what? If any team's packing, it's GWW. So Nini,
It's got to be.
what are you packing? A pistol, rifle, samurai, Overwatch player?
It's Overwatch players.
Okay.
So we have we're gonna be picking up Dason on Flex support, and then the man, the myth, the legend, Oni-chan on hit scan.
Oni-chan.
Yeah.
All right.
Unofficial mascot.
I have to say that correctly because if I just pronounce it slightly awkwardly, it will follow me for the rest of my life. So Oni-chan, congratulations. You've been picked up. You're going to GWW. Sounds like a perfect fit. You'll fit right in. Grab your body pillow. Head right into the Discord.
That's why he's our unofficial mascot, man.
Unofficial. It's about to be official, right? He's about to be on your team.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Official mascot. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Body pillows,
Yeah. Body pillows, Glocks. It's great. Great,
Yeah,
great theme.
Yeah, that
Jason
actually runs
is.
out
Oh, sorry.
Oh yes, I was just gonna say that runs out our DPS and support line actually. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Jason is an absolutely nutty flex support. I'm honestly surprised he went in the 7th round. He's
Yeah, I'm
really,
surprised too.
really good.
Our other flex sports got kind of yoinked, so then I was like scrambling to find new ones, and I found Dason. I was like, okay, I'm surprised he hasn't gone yet, so I'm kind of glad we got him.
Yeah.
All right.
And from his time on Geo, I know he's a big fan of anime too. Him and Flankyada would constantly be in the anime channel watching it. So really
amazing.
fit in fit
I
for
got another
Gangsters
weep
with
on the
Waifus.
team. Let's go.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Nini.
Yeah.
So are we gonna be bringing Slymoll in, or are we having a little break, Tree?
I need a bit of a second to deal with
Yeah,
something.
no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, so while Tree is off dealing with his personal issues. Okay, we're just going to have a little bit of a break in production. We're just going to put up a screen, and thank you for staying with us.
And we are back with the Flux Cup draft. We've had 7 and 1/6 of a draft done. We've got GWW with their last 2 picks, both supports. And now SOAR is going to be on the board. They've got themselves a single pick in their hands. And well, we're getting to the stage of the draft where people are starting to pick up their utility players, the players that are interesting, maybe not have been the most flexible. They didn't think were the perfect fits, but were good fits, great fits even, right? Players, honestly, like me, where you're good on a very subset of heroes, but you just sub them in because you think, oh, now they're good. We're going to take a risk on this person because they can just be nuts on the heroes they play. Put them in, make them work.
Yep. So let's see how people end their drafts going into the later stage, and we're going to be bringing Slymoll in from SOAR Academy.
Right, Slymoll back at it. He's got his sheet, a list of players that he wants to draft. And who is on the nice list, Slymoll? Because it is Christmas after all.
Speed Boost is on the nice list.
Speed Boost is on the nice list. My boy.
Yes,
Once
EU
again.
diff.
Oh, all right. The EU diff. All right. This guy, he has like 140 ping, but despite that, he is a Lucio god.
He is cracked on the frog.
Yeah, honestly, the answer with Speed Boost is that he actually sees 200 milliseconds into the future. So despite his ping, he's already shot by the time he's adjusted for his ping in his brain. He's just there. He knows where his shots are going. He knows who he's going to hit. It's great. Fantastic pickup. Great player for anyone to have. And honestly, if you're looking for a support that will be a great for internals, great for scrims, or even just as another main support or off support, he's fantastic.
Yeah, for sure, man. Again, we just keep getting people that we want, so
Yeah,
this is going great.
I mean, I'm wondering when my OTW bros are going to be going. I'm wondering what's happened with like Blue Jay, with Squilliam. By the way, someone pick Squilliam up, dear God.
Or yeah, I think Blue Jay dropped out, but
Oh, did he? He's officially dropped out?
I think so. I'm not sure, but
Oh, that's so sad.
yeah.
I'll
see you guys in a bit, though.
He did message
Possibly.
me about it.
He did. Okay.
Yeah, but he has to confirm it with Kenobi. I'm not sure if he ever did that, but yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
well-
Slymoll.
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good pickup. Something about high ping Lucios, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. High ping,
yeah.
faster brain.
Exactly. So now we're bringing in Blue from Camelot. Hey, Blue.
Hey guys. We
Love
are going to
seeing
be
you back here.
Yeah, you too. We're going to be picking up Bediza for our next pick.
Bediza. All right. All right. So, great pick. Did well in League Zero.
Yeah, definitely. Immensely flexible player as well. I've had the pleasure of working with him on SBC previously. Absolutely incredible player with all flexibility across all roles. But his ball particularly sticks out to us, and that's kind of the main reason we're picking him up.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
Okay.
gonna fill a sort of Rim Jazzberry role that on Geo. You know, when Zexu can't play the ball, you've got Bediza there backing him up. I think that's a really, really solid pickup.
Yeah, we agree. Thank you very much, guys.
All right.
Thanks,
So
Luke.
we've got that pick out of the way, and we are most of the way through this draft. People are in the back half. What kind of gold picks do you think are still left?
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's still a few good players coming into this draft here. Yeah, just looking at the roles, looking at the sheet here, I think there's a few good pickups. You know, like you said, there's a few people on O2W that haven't been picked up yet. So, yeah,
Well, okay. So in terms of the people that I want to see, so I know, for example, I want to see eventually what happens with Anti-Crystal, my coach on OTW. I want to see what happens with Martini, because I mean, I saw him play main tank. He was quite good on that. I want to see Squilliam picked up. He's a friend of mine. If Phantom Flex is in this draft, he needs to go. Someone pick up this absolutely cracked Flex support. Anyone else that you got? Because I think Geo got picked up a lot more than OTW did.
Yeah, there were a lot of Geos. I see Laurie is still in this. He's a very good main tank. He was on Hyperflex. He was on Hyperflex, and I think that kind of affected how people saw his play. I think he's still a really good main tank. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of good pickups. Empty is somehow still on the board.
Yeah.
It's shocking to me.
MD is one of the players that in League Zero I got in a lot of duels with. Right, he's really good on Ashe, on Widow, and he's one of those players that I don't think he's at the top of Apprentice, and I don't think that he will be until he like really puts in the work. But I think with the right situation, he's a guy that can get coaching and can get the one-on-one time to really be top tier players, just because he does have the aim, he has the mechanics, he just needs that brain. He needs like just a little bit better situational awareness, a little bit better movement. I think he can be fantastic.
Yeah, and if anyone wants a Torb one trick, just pick up Empty. So next, we've got WANA in the call right now. Hey, WANA.
Hello, everybody.
All right.
Hello. Who will be your 8th round pick?
We are going to be picking up Martini on tank.
Martini. All right. Literally just talked about him, and there he goes. He has been picked up. I mean, I said I like the pick. He's one of the guys that I was waiting for, and there he is.
Yeah. We are super happy to get him. He was a player we didn't get to talk to too much. We got to see him a little bit, but we all thought really highly of his gameplay. And we're super excited to have him on the team.
Yeah, no, I mean, he did good in the pugs that I played against him in, and I thought that he was just one of those players that I was surprised, right? He's one of the better main tanks, I think. Maybe just he didn't have the exposure, I don't know, but he was good.
Yeah, very, very happy to see Martini get picked up. Thank you very much, WANA.
Yep. I'm back.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, while we raise our glasses for that pick, we're moving on to the next in Camelot, I believe.
No, it's Quokka Queens.
Quokka Queens, that's right. Yeah, haha. We're going the opposite way.
Nevino joined and then left.
I'm not sure where Nevino went.
All right. Well, we get Nevino.
He's back in Quokka Queens.
Oh, okay.
Rock was showing something on the stream, the Discord, and I hit stop watching, but you guys moved me as I clicked it. So you see from the channel.
Unfortunate.
All right. Well, I'll go right down to it. I'm going to take another OTW player in Phantom Flux.
There he is. All right. So Phantom Flex has literally said that he's wanted to head your way, right? He just wanted the Nevino coaching, and he wanted to sit on the bench and just learn. And well, you've given him that.
I want you all to know that everyone hypes up the idea of Nevino coaching, but I gotta say, WA will tell you, I'm what I would call an asshole when it comes to the amount of times I would yell at WA about just tempo and shit like that. I'm entirely a drill sergeant. But I'm excited to see how he does and how they do. And also it'll be a little different since I'm taking more of an active role playing and stuff as well.
Yeah. Well, no, I just said that because that's what he told me. I mean, we're friends, right? Phantom Flex and I, we're pretty close, right? You know, we're going full communism. Wink, wink. He knows what that means. Y'all are not going to know what that means. No, I don't actually support communism. Anyway, but that's just what he wanted. That was literally he went into the season saying, that's what I want. I just want the Nev coaching. And if he can't deal with assholes, then he was on a team with me for an entire season and didn't die. And you know how bad me can be.
True, bro. But that's why I love me.
Oh, no, I love me too. He's great. I love me and I love me.
Yeah. Me tries to be an arsehole to him, and then I just hit him with the wholesomeness. And he's like, oh, damn.
True, bro. Just true. All right.
He doesn't know what to do with wholesome.
So, Nevino, great pick. And you know what? Thank you. I'm pouring one out for my homie because he's gone, but I know he's in good hands.
All right. I'll have back. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We'll have a good season.
I swear, people on stream literally just heard the players that I was talking about and just started
Yeah.
drafting them.
The anti-caster curse.
Yeah.
I've just been informed that SOAR has decided to drop their draft too.
Yep.
So we don't need to drag them into buffer anymore. But
All right.
up
no.
next, we're going to have Exodus for their 2 picks, and it looks like Red Knight is ready to come in.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Red Knight,
Yes, sir.
you
get
ready
to
to
talk
give
about
us
our
your
last
2 picks?
picks, don't you?
Yes.
All right. Well, with our 8th round pick, we will be selecting Blue Jay at DPS.
He is here. There we go.
Yeah, I don't think he ever. I'm not sure. Do you, Kenobi?
Man.
Did he ever DM you about pulling out?
Who?
Blue Jay. Because he talked to me and I sent him to you.
Oh wait, did we just talk about this? If Blue Jay's not available, we'll just take Pineapple.
Blue Jay's not available.
Blue Jay's
We'll
not
just take
available.
Pineapple at
Rip
DPS.
Blue Jay. Rip Blue Jay. It happened, but you know what? Congratulations.
Yeah, I think we
to
literally
Pineapple.
just talked about this, and I literally just forgot. My apologies, gentlemen. Yeah, so we will be taking Pineapple with our 8th round pick, and with our 9th round pick, we will be taking P-Bach at tank.
Excellent.
P-B-A-C-H.
Cool. Thank you very much, Red Knight. I think those are 2 good picks. Pineapple is a pretty good DPS player from what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm very excited to have Pineapple on board. And yeah, this will be concluding our draft. We are done. Congratulations to everyone who was drafted. And we're very excited for the season to start.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Red Knight.
Thanks. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Exodus is now out of the running. They've got their players, and Pineapple getting that last minute call out, so he'll step in. And P-Bach, I didn't see much of him, but what I saw was quite good. So I think overall, Exodus have to be happy with how they've drafted. I mean, they've got some players that I think can do really well. It's a good draft.
Yeah, I think they've got a really solid draft, and I'm not sure if they'll be able to compete with people like Camelot for wins, but I think they're really solid. They're looking at a middle of the table team, and if they start popping off, and Red Knight's a good coach, so if they start popping off and get the training they need, I think they could definitely contest the top.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's where they're going to be too. So they are, at least in my opinion, more of a piece team, right? Where they have the pieces. We just need to see where they go. I think with most teams, they have a clear idea of how they want to play things and really more defined set roles. Exodus have, I think, some work to do on the back end, but they have the ability to get there.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I think if they put in the hard yards, they can go really far.
All right. So who's after
like
that? QQ gets another pick?
Yeah.
What up? This is going to be our last pick.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to take the man, the myth, the legend of Hyperflex, a.k.a. Chef.
Oh,
brilliant.
I can smell
I didn't know
that
Chef
pick.
was in the draft.
I didn't either until Jeff told me. I was like,
Yeah.
my boy.
Bro.
My child.
Bro.
Yeah,
Someone
that's a
draft
great pickup.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, okay. All right. But anyway, Chef, honestly, great guy. I think realistically, he deserves a team that can give him the respect that he needs. And you know what? He needs these wins. He can get there. Fantastic pick. Nevino, I loved your draft strategy. You're giving me like warm, fuzzy feelings in my heart. I love to see Chef picked up. It's great.
Yeah. I love that he's here. I think he's actually good. He might be playing tank, but because I know he's been grinding off tank a lot, he talked to me about that. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nevino. Great pick.
Yeah. We're done for the night. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you to Quokka Queens as well.
Quokka Queens is off the board. MI6 is up next, and we've got 3 teams still left in the draft.
Hey, WANA, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, so who will be your 9th round pick?
We are going to be picking up Misty on support.
Misty on support. Excellent. I don't think I've heard too much about them. But yeah, hopefully that's a really solid backup for a really solid support line that you guys already have going on.
Thank you.
All right. So, you still going after this? You closing it out, or
I think that we are going to talk about it as a team, see if there's anyone who maybe got missed over, people who we think that could be good additions. So we will let you know.
all right?
Okay, thanks. Be sure to. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He's
Never mind.
gone.
Just straight out. But yeah. Anyway, next up from GWW, we'll have Nini back in for potentially their next 2 picks. They might just have one.
All right.
Hello, Nini.
Nini.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Time to cast your ballot.
Yes, yes. So Gangstas Waifus will be picking up Squilliam on Flex DPS.
Oh,
Which
there it is.
surprised me that he didn't go a lot earlier. And then Ghost on main support.
All right.
So we got 2 ghosts.
You get 2 ghosts. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That could be confusing in casting.
I think it's SQUILLIAM. It's like William, both SQ.
Yeah. Yes. That is exactly correct. I was gonna say it, but
that
you
works.
know, you beat me to it. No, he's a DPS.
On DPS.
They did it.
Oh, and then Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, on
Just
main
ghost.
support.
Just straight ghost. Yeah.
Yep.
Bro.
Also,
Okay,
Oni-chan's a hit scan, by the way, not support. Yes.
Yeah, Abraxas will
Alright.
fix that up.
Well, I'm happy with that. Squilliam is about to get some playtime. I hope that he finds a great home in GWW. Treat him well. Again, another one of my bros. I'm getting so emotional, man. Oh,
Yeah, OTW has been very split though. A lot of different players on different teams, but you see Banana and Squilliam on the same team, so
yeah.
glad to see some of the OTW people on the same.
Yeah,
side.
no.
Yeah, we decided that like we should probably like round out like any of like the hero pools with like some backups, especially like because any meta can show up, right? I mean, right now it's just like Zen Mercy, but it could always change anytime. So we just need to make sure we got hero pools covered,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So does that conclude your draft, Nini? Or are you
I
guys
believe we have 2 more.
Oh, excellent. Going for the
Yeah.
full 12 rounds. Excellent. Okay, Nini, thank you very much.
No worries.
And now we're gonna bring MI6 back in. Hey, WANA.
Hello.
Who will be your 10th round pick?
All right. To conclude our draft, we are going to be selecting Herping Yoshi.
Herping Yoshi, the Hyperflex player, is now among the stars at MI6. All right, so that's a way to round out a draft. How do you feel about Herping Yoshi?
We think he's a pretty strong player. We think he's a really good developmental piece for us. We thought actually that off tank was probably the most thin role in the entire draft. And so to be able to end and get a player like Herping Yoshi this late is, in my opinion, is basically a steal.
All right.
Yeah, I think Herping Yoshi going in the 10th round is a little bit surprising. He's pretty solid off tank. So yeah, I think that's a really good way to round out your draft.
Thank you.
So thank you, WANA.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next up, Kenobi's not in the VC, so he won't be able to hear us.
Haha.
Here he is. Yeah, so we're done with MI6, and then
We have 2 left? Just DW and Camelot, right? Or did one of them drop?
No, Camelot dropped out.
Camelot dropped. All right, so GWW just like looks at the rest of the draft pool with very hungry eyes because they can pick up whoever they want with no one else stopping them. There's nothing in the way. This is like the unlimited power. Unlimited players, of course, until you hit the cap. But until then, unlimited players.
Yeah, so Nini, we're gonna finish up with you. Everyone else is out, so you've got all the picks that you want.
Yeah. So right now, unfortunately, I only have 1 right now. It's Flintless on main support.
Flintless, all right. So you're gonna go for another one after this?
No, that is it.
That is it. So Flintless is by the way, this isn't an insult, but literally just a reference to like football. Mr. Irrelevant of the Apprentice draft, the last person picked. And well, that is a clutch pickup. Flintlots has to be very happy about that one, going to GWW. And well, yeah, congratulations on your draft. I think that's pretty solid, about as good as you're going to get. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's a really good pickup. She won season 2 of Novice with Geometric on main support. So very surprising that she went that as an 11th round pick. I think she's a really good
a lot of
bet.
our players. I feel like people think that like I don't know. I guess there are rumors that are like draft picks or anything, but I think the best way of saying is that we picked up all the people that nobody wanted, and so they just showed up to our draft, like our pugs at the end, and we ended up picking them up. So I'm pretty happy with all the players that we got right now, actually.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a moldable roster. I think it could definitely go far. So thank you, Nini.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. So with that, we have concluded the Flux Cup Apprentice draft. There will be no more players drafted on this day. If you would like to play and you have not been drafted to a team, go contact whoever you can, get a hold of someone to see if you can get some tryouts. But for now, that's it. Those are our rosters.
Thank you for all the managers, captains, assistant managers that came out today to pick their teams. Thank you, all the viewers, for coming out today and watching, and congratulations to everyone that got drafted. True 60, would you like to end us off?
Yeah, well, honestly, it's been a great night. And cheers to every person that has been drafted, to all of the coaches, the staff, everyone. I think that tonight has been a resounding success. Let's make Flux Cup Season 2 an absolute banger of a season. So we've started off. We've got the draft done. Now we've got the play to show for it. So with that, I leave you all. Thank you, and have a great night.
Thank you.